everyone, thank you so much for tuning in for another DRVN Unlimited workout. Great to have you guys tuning in. You're going to be with Coach Jen today. We're going to go ahead and jump into our modified DRVN warm-up. Starting down on our knees, so down on the mat. Sit the hips back, forearm on the floor, hand behind the head. Connect the elbows, and we're going to open up and rotate looking up to the ceiling here. We'll get 4 reps per side, switching sides. And we'll go up onto all fours. We're going to extend opposite hand and leg out. Making sure we don't have any arch in our low back for this one. We're engaging our core. All right, we're going to amp it up a little bit by engaging our abs a little bit more. We're going to tuck our toes in. We're going to lift our knees off. We're going to lift off opposite hand and foot at the same time. Keep those knees hovering right above the floor here. Keep yourself centered right over your hands. Great job. So then we're going to go into our hip flow. Back up into push-up position. We'll bring our right leg forward. Right arm up, rotate. Open our hips to the side, side lunge, and rotate. Back to the front, we'll drop their back knee down. Same side arm comes up high. We'll go push-up position. We'll switch to our left leg forward, left arm up, rotate. We'll open our hips to the side and lunge and rotate. Back to our front, back knee down. Same side arm comes up. We'll go push-up position, walk back to our deep squat, heels all the way to the floor for a squat check. We'll walk back out, push-up position, bring your right leg forward, right arm up, rotate. Hips to the side, side lunge, rotate. Back to the front, back knee drops down, same side arm comes up. We go push-up position and switch to our other leg, rotate. Open our hips, side lunge, rotate. Back to the front, back knee down, same side arm up. We'll then go back into our push-up. We'll walk back down into our deep squat, heels to the floor. Final squat check here. You guys should be able to have your knee or your heels all the way to the floor. Feel a little bit more comfortable in this squat. Let's pick those hips up high, tuck your chin in, and get a nice hamstring stretch here. Breathing it out. We'll bend those knees, go back down into our squat. We'll bring our arms up overhead. We'll stand all the way up from our squat. All right, so we're going to head and jump into our active warm-up now. So we got a 2-exercise circuit like we've been working on. Warm us up. We're going to go 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. We're going to go a total of 4 rounds, okay? So we're starting on our backs here. All the way down. All right, so what we are going to be doing today, starting off, going up into the bridge. We love them. Hands a little bit out to the side here. We're going to alternate picking up one leg at a time. So we got to stabilize up in our bridge at the top. All right, so that's going to be our first exercise. So we got 20 seconds on the clock. Ready? Let's go all the way up to our bridge. Engage those glutes. Push through the heel. Keep those hips high, even when you lift one of those legs off. 3, 2, 1. All right, we're flipping on over. We'll be push-up position here next. We're going to bring opposite knee and elbow together. Rotational mountain climbers. That'll be our next one. Ready? Let's go. 20 seconds. Find yourself shifting up on your tippy toes a little bit more every time you draw the knee forward. 3, 2, 1. That was our first round. We're laying right back down to our back. We got 3 more rounds to go. Ready? Up into bridge, and let's march. Try not to rock your hips at all. Keep that core engaged. Three, two, one. All right, flipping over. We'll get the quick transitions here, but I really want to get us warmed up. All right, up to push-up position. Ready? Let's go. If you need to, and these rotational mountain climbers aren't feeling the best, feel free, just straightforward mountain climbers are fine as well. Or maybe we're just holding the plank. All right, so whatever's gonna be suited best for your body. 3, 2, 1. Halfway, we're right back down to our back. Starting round 3. Woo. All right, up into bridge, and let's march it out. Keep those glutes engaged. Maybe you're only lifting your foot off just a little bit because you can't stabilize as well, which is fine as long as we're challenging our bodies. And time. Flip on over. Push-up position. Ready? Let's go, mountain climbers. You really want to try to lock in your upper body. Get a nice rotation of your lower body into the hips. And time. Second to last time there. We are flipping back over onto our backs to complete our final round here. All right, we're up into bridges. Let's go. All right, get a little bit higher if you guys can. 3, 2, 1. Flipping over. Last round of mountain climbers here. Ready, set, let's go. Climb it out. Nice work. Last couple seconds. 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Whew. So now we got our blood flowing. Go ahead and grab yourself some water. All right, so we got 4 exercise circuit for the bulk of our workout. We're gonna go 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, and it's gonna be working full body. So we are going to be working. So this first one's gonna be a transition from high to low. Basically, we're gonna be alternating legs. We're gonna pick one leg, so I'm gonna balance on my left leg. I'm gonna get down low, go down into a plank, hold. I'm gonna transition right leg forward. Try to stand up just balancing on that leg, right all the way up. And then we'll go back down on that leg here. And then we'll go left leg, balance all the way up and right back down. Okay, so we're going high to low, planks with that step up, alternating what leg you're using. We're really trying to work on balance here, a little bit more control. If you guys want to add that push up in the bottom, I'm totally fine with that. Feel free to bump it up, bump it down, wherever you guys need to. Let's go ahead and get to it. So first exercise, alternating legs. We got 30 seconds on the clock. Ready? Go. All the way to the top, right back down. And we'll switch legs, balance all the way to the top. Whoop. Right back down. You'll probably find one leg a little bit better on balance than the other leg. Last couple seconds, get this rep in, and time. Whew. So for our next one, we're gonna be alternating. We'll go halfway, and I'll let you know halfway, switch sides. But it's gonna be a reverse lunge into a single leg deadlift. So side lunge, single leg deadlift. Okay, so again, working on balance. Halfway through, we got 15 seconds on one side, we'll do 15 seconds on the other side. So let's pick what leg we want to start with. Let's get ready, set, go. About reverse lunge, single leg deadlift. Halfway, switch sides. Keep it moving. You want to try to have a nice smooth transition. And time. Nice work on that one. So we're going down to our mat. We're doing, our next one's going to be a variation on that hollow boat hold that we did last week. We're going to get our arms involved. So, hollow boat hold, you're here. We're going to add in a Y. Squeeze those shoulder blades, okay? So if you need to, feet on the ground, sit back here. Advance will be feet off the floor. 30 seconds on the clock. Let's go for it. Remember, tall, neutral spines on these ones. The more you open up your boat, the harder it'll get. Remember, if you need to, you just rest those feet on the floor. Still lean back. Keep it working. And time. So our next one is going to be a squat with a lateral jump. A lot like skiers. They're skiing. So just that same kind of motion. But I want you guys to squat down, jump up. So you get a little bit of an angle every time. Squat down. You're not going to have that perfect squat position every time. Your knees and legs are going to be a little bit staggered. So that's going to be us adapting to that. Ready, set, go. So if you need to, you're squatting down. I want you to cross over and squat. So those of you that aren't jumping, we're adding a little bit of coordination. We're moving a little bit quicker, okay? You can cross behind if you need to. Cross in front. It's up to you guys. And time. So that'll be that regression. Those were our 4 exercises. We got 2 more rounds. 2 more. All right, so we're starting back at the top, which is going to be our plank to a single leg. Get up. Trying to keep our balance all the way through. Drive that knee up. Right back down into plank. So we're playing with a lot of balance here today. Whew. All right, ready, set, pick your leg, drive that knee up, and let's go. All the way down to plank. Other leg, all the way up, keep that control. Like I said, if you guys want to, add in that push-up. Maybe you add in like an up-down plank. There's ways to make this harder. I only encourage that. You guys are already mastering the balance here. Little slow moving. Oop, time. We're having fun. The exercise is a little slow moving, but it's got enough moving parts that you're utilizing your full body here. So you guys should feel yourself getting warmer a little bit. So next one. Lunge to single leg deadlift. I'll let you know halfway through and we'll switch sides. Pick your starting leg. Let's go. Try to really get your reps in here. Switch sides. Keep that core engaged all the way through. That'll help with all the transitions. Time. As well as supporting that low back. Because with all those transitions, your low back is bound to engage if it doesn't have the support. of your abdominals. So gotta keep this engaged. We're down to the mat. We're doing our hollow boat hold variation. So kind of sitting in that Russian twist position. You guys need that regression. If you guys are ready to progress, you lift your feet off the floor. Let's go ahead and get up and hold. Move those arms. I also encourage you guys, get a pause here in the Y. See how that plays a little bit different activation on your abs. More than halfway through. Yeah, the abs just a little bit more. Also angle those thumbs so they're facing towards your back. And time. Nice job on those. We're up to the top. We're doing our squat with the lateral jump. I did the regression last round. I'm going to progress to the progression here. Main event. It'll be with the jumping side to side. Like I said, feel like you're skiing down the mountains. Okay. Nice jump. You're angling into it. Getting kind of awkward, funky squats. They're not going to be perfect. They're going to be a little staggered, and I want you guys to work with that. Ready, set, go. Remember, you change that angle every time. Angling to each corner of the room here. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right. We've made it to our last round of the circuit. Grab some water if you guys need it before our last one. Ooh, almost missed my mouth with that one. Go off to the side. That's when you know it's working. All right. Last time through our circuit, we're starting with our plank to step up, single leg. Find that leg you want to start on, drive that knee up, and let's go. I do want you guys' weights, when you guys are down in your plank, right over the palms of your hand. That makes your abs have to stabilize your low back with the transition. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, got some balance on that last one. Ooh. Amping it up for you guys here. So we got our single leg, reverse lunge, single deadlift. You guys should start to feel in the glutes, hamstrings, side of the hips to stabilize you, not shift the hips. So if you're feeling it in your quads, sit your hips back more. You might be driving the knee forward too much. Ready? Let's go. Switch sides. Keep that core engaged. You guys can do it. Pivot right at the hip. That's the only thing moving here. Everything else locks in place. And time. Work. 2 more exercises and then we'll get a nice stretch. All right, so next we got our hollow boat holds with their Ys. I encourage you guys here for the last round to try to stick with me. Your feet off the floor as much as you can. And then when you feel like you fatigue, put those feet back on the floor and keep it moving. Let's try to stay off the whole time. Ready? Go. And again, like last round I said, get a good pause out in that Y. Play around with how that makes your abs work a little bit harder. Tall, neutral spines. More than halfway through here. You can try to lift out your legs. That'll be a little bit harder. 3, 2, 1. All right. Woo. The last one. We got our squats, lateral jumps with your motion. Deep breaths. Again, this one I want you guys, if your body allows it to jump as many reps as you can get. If you guys need to regress, then you'll regress to stepping at that point that you fatigue out from jumping. Okay? Pull out right here, last 30 seconds of the workout. Ready? Go. Kind of find yourself loading up into one hip more than the other as you transition side to side. All because of that angle. 10 seconds. Three, two, one. All right. Nice work, everyone. Grab some water. All right. I'm going to go ahead and lay down to our backs. Start our cool down stretch here. As we're stretching, breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. All right, we'll bring one leg up. That happened behind the thigh. Straighten out. Today I'm going to have you guys try to keep that straight. And you're just going to point and flex the toe. You'll notice when you flex towards your face, a little more intense. Point away, it should be a little bit easier for you guys. You're going to grab the outside of that leg. You're going to rotate, drop that leg all the way to the floor. Open up and rotate, looking away from that leg. After this one, you're going to unwind. You're going to stay with this leg. We'll cross that ankle over the opposite knee. We're going to pull towards our chest, but what we're going to do here is we're going to rotate so this foot meets the floor. Again, we're going to lay back on our side. We're going to take this arm open and rotate. What I'm doing with this hand is I'm holding onto my foot over here to keep it in place. We're at a position where we can't hold the foot. It's not within range, which is fine. We use this bottom leg down here to anchor that foot in place. Should be feeling a nice deep stretch back here. You can use this hand to pull the knee in as well. Push the knee out, kind of see where that spot is that you need the best stretch. And then again, deep breaths. You feel expand through here as much as possible. We'll unwind out of this stretch. We're going to switch so that we're working with our other leg now. Pulling up straight, we're going to try to keep it locked out. We're going to tuck our toe in, push it to the ceiling. Ooh, side's a lot tighter for me. All right, we're going to bring this hand to the outside of this foot. Rotate, drop it all the way to the floor. Open up here. Deep breaths. Oh, I just got my sweat in my eye. Oh, we're okay. We're good. So again, we're going to stick with this leg. We're going to take this ankle, cross it over this knee. We'll bring it up so it's close toward our chest. Place our hand on top of our foot, rotate, drop it to the floor. Open up this hand, rotate, and turn away. We should be feeling the stretch back here in this hip. You can pull this knee in, get a little deeper. All right, we'll transition out of that. We're going to go up to a half kneeling position here and stretch out our quads. So we'll be one knee down, one knee up, engaging our glute and our core, keeping our hips square to the front. Hand comes up. And we'll drop down and rotate towards that front knee. We'll go ahead and switch sides. Cores engage, glutes engage, coming up high with that hand. We'll drop down and rotate. All right, everyone. So that is our workout for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I'm so proud of you guys for making it out for the class today. So keep up the hard work, and I hope to see you for my next one.